It's a very ludicrous but also very annoying situation. Now, our very own in-house presenter, Oliver Modi from The Breakfast Show, in a very interesting interview that went viral yesterday, it's cringeworthy and it has to do with chauvinism at its peak. Now, this is from an elderly Lagos landlord who gives his 2 cents on having single women as tenants. Please take a look.
Are getting tenant into your house, you need to do a thorough research because they have people have different characters. But when they are coming to you, they will not let you know whom they are. They're getting to your house. You will find it difficult to control them. The people I don't even like taking as my tenant. Not that they offend me, no. We call them single mother. There's a single mother, there's a single lady. Single mother is somebody who has married to somebody and have kids.
So there was single
Let's wait. So there was a
single mother and single women, single lady.
Let me explain a bit more context. There was a part where she asked him that it's attitudes like his that force women to stay in abusive relationships and marriages. Why is he not willing to rent to single women? And he talked about the fact that he thinks that a lot of times they can't be controlled. They're not in a man's house. That even if they are being abused, they need to stay there. He said it.
Yeah,
they need to stay there. That they've chosen. That once you've made that choice, you stay there. What was unsaid was you stay there whether you die or you don't die. And so it's been a lot of conversation. I know it comes up periodically in Nigeria about why, especially in Lagos, landlords refuse to rent to single women. There's a connotation that single women, they don't know the men coming in and out of their lives or into the house or not, the angle of prostitution. But there are young single women in Lagos, across Nigeria, across the African continent, because it's not even just a Lagos, Nigeria problem, that are making money legally, doing their work, and they want a 1-2 bedroom to just put their head when they finish. What do you think?
The question would be, if we cannot trace the men that troop into these homes, how about those bachelors who have women? Because there's a neighbor of mine right beside my house. Many girls. Wow. Uber today, cab tomorrow, not the same girl. I had to ask, which one is the real one? And it is this one guy that I come to look for every day. Shouldn't we be worried about that type? Because why is there a different yardstick for women? What says that every single mom will have men, women trooping in and out?
Their house.
Why? Is it 21st century?
21st century.
And we are still here. I was raised by a single mom, and I know how it was for her when, we were living in our house and she had to, we had to say that my father was abroad. But I think that is a battle that we have fought.
Even till now.
It still existed. And I'm not saying that I know that it exists, but it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous that the same measure, when you say control, is person your child?
Why are you so interested in controlling a woman who's
you
not
can have your
related
rules
to
and
you?
regulations, but what is control?
I've seen so many different, criteria for renting a house, right? There was a time I was house hunting. Religious differences, I understand. But then I literally had to go with my brother, and I was like, this is the person I'm engaged to. And the person even said, when is the wedding? So that you can be sure that, they are locked together. What does that do for you? What does my marriage do for you? That doesn't, like me coming with my husband does not mean that the wedding will not even, the marriage will not be dissolved or something. What exactly does it do? In that same interview, there was a time Olive was like, I don't have a husband. It's like, in this part of the world, you have to be under your husband.
You have to be under
Yes.
Under him.
Find one.
The man even said, find the with which these people speak. It's like she said, 21st century, we're still talking about this.
But I think we also need to realize that there are a lot more people who are still holding on to traditional beliefs than we think. It's a lot.
Obviously.
It's a little bit harder for them to say as much about their traditional beliefs because social media will rail them and all that. But there are a lot of people, men and women,
Even
who are still
women who
holding.
are educated.
Yes.